Welcome back to another episode of the Big Rim Podcast. This your boy Big Rim. I got some special guests here with me. It is an early National Signing Day, and I got two guests with me. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Diondre Glover.
I'm Keyshawn Blackstock.
Okay, so what position y'all play and what school y'all going to?
I play boundary corner. I'm going to Gardner-Webb.
I play left tackle, and I'm going to Michigan State.
All right. So, DeAndre, I know you since you was trying to be a quarterback. What made you switch positions, and what made you pick Gardner-Webb?
I felt like my cylinder was way higher at corner. I was kind of free. I was a freestyle type of corner. I didn't have no technique, but I was very good at what I knew. So I felt like my cylinder was definitely high once I locked in on the technique, and I chose Gardner-Webb. It was a fit for me all around. The environment, the coaches, the school itself. Just a place for me that I can feel like I can call home. You know, Stuff like that.
And Keyshawn, so how'd you start with football, and what made you choose Michigan State in the end?
I just like growing up, I was just playing O line and D line. So I just when I got to doing, I just had found the passion for offensive line and just ran with it honestly. And then I really chose Michigan State because just like the relationship I got with Coach Tuck and the guys like that who they got in the room and the guys that's around me, and they try to build around me. So that was big to me, and that like they're a family guy. Like that was big. So I mean that was the best situation for me and my family to go into.
Okay. So, when it comes to both of y'all both went the junior college route. Can you give people insight into what that's like to go the junior college route and bet on yourself to, make it the way you want to be?
I would say from my experience, being down the road for him from like probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes away. But it's a very bit different. So what I would say, stick to the path. There's gonna be a lot of stuff that comes your way to distraction because you don't have nothing else to do. It's just football and school. But you got a lot of knuckleheads up there that's not even on the team that you wouldn't even know that's not on the roster. That didn't make the roster that year. So they'll try to get you in, bring you down, stuff like that. So I would just say stay focused. Know make the main thing. Know the goal and know what you want to do in life.
I could say the biggest thing, you just got to know what your goal is and what you're trying to accomplish while you're there. I mean, you got a lot of guys that's on different type of time. You got some guys that go smoke weed every day. You got guys who going to get drunk every day. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what your goal is while you're there. So, I mean, that's the biggest thing I can say. You got to have really tunnel vision.
Right, right. So, when it comes to these new schools, what's your goal? Like, what's your individual accolades, and what do you hope will happen with the team?
For me, I'm saying it's another level. For me, honestly, I done moved from D2 to D1, so ain't nothing really changed expectations. But I know how politics are. But I'm trying to get All American, trying to get All Conference again, trying to break the PBU record and the INT record, whatever that is there. And honestly, team goal, trying to win another ring, trying to go back to back. Trying to get back in the playoffs and keep doing it, trying to win a national championship.
Okay, I think my biggest goal is for me is just don't allow no sacks this year. Like coming from junior college, only had one QB pressure all year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So sticking to the course and really just grinding and you know what I'm saying, getting better day in and day out, working on my technique, just really crafting.
Right.
And now my overall goal for the offensive line is win the Joe Moore Award. I mean that's
Right.
the biggest goal that it is to win.
That's
To
hard.
have five guys on the same page and that's willing to do whatever, you know what I'm saying, to get it. So
Yeah, that's hard, bro. That's hard. So, congratulations to y'all. I would say. Um, can you speak to your time here at Noon High School and how that helped you, go forward past this level?
I would say being
I
around
know
all
what
my
it's like,
dogs.
so you ain't even got to sugarcoat it, bro. I know what it's like.
Being around all my dogs, man. Even the older guys like y'all guys, man. Y'all taught us a lot. Y'all taught us how to be dogs no matter what, you know what I'm saying? We was a 7A school, but honestly, we really wasn't a 7A school, but we just had a lot of dogs
Right.
playing against a lot of big time 7A schools, you know what I'm saying? We went out there and competed day in and day out. So I think Coach Skelt really laid down the foundation of what hard work is. You know what I'm saying? Whoever we're going against, we're going to show up and show out, regardless of the circumstances.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think being able to mature as each year, seeing like everybody, like people leaving that you looked up to, going out to college, stuff like that, making a goal to want to be signing on National Signing Day. You know what I'm saying? Either in December or February. So, you know what I'm saying? Big goals like that, I feel like, for the younger group that was coming up.
I feel like the biggest thing, like coming to New is just like they always gonna be the underdogs in 7 days. You know what I'm saying? They got all the black good athletes. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really the disciplined team. You just got guys who can go out there and play ball. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
Coach Scout really trying to change the culture of that. You know what I'm saying? Make guys more disciplined and develop them to be a better athlete day
Yeah,
in and
that's
day
very
out.
true.
So
That's
I mean
very
that's the
true.
biggest thing.
Yep. Speak to that type of discipline though. Everybody that been in new know what type of workouts it was, and then you know how the workouts is at the next level. Can you speak to how the workouts here prepared you for the next level? Because I know from my experience, the workouts here was so hard that when I got to college, it was so easy. But like it was like the way we was working out, like we bench once a week where I was at in college, but like here, bro, we benching, we maxing like every couple weeks, bro. Everybody drinking protein, like all that stuff, bro. Like everybody on a mission to get bigger. But like in college, it was kind of like it was kind of too easy for me, I would say. So can y'all speak to how that type of workout prepared y'all?
Yeah. I would definitely say high school to college. Well, my JUCO, you know what I'm saying. High school was definitely harder, but the intensity stayed the same. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So, but going off to like an actual 4 year that I seen, we get time in our reps of time. So we'll do bench, you know what I'm saying, and then we get like 2 minutes of rest, or we'll do like a little session rest. So honestly, I feel like yeah, college workouts are way easier. Like
yeah,
way easier intensity wise, it's way easier depending on like what day it is. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you only bench once a week. We was benching like maybe probably once a week, but it was
yeah,
heavy though. That was the thing. So I felt like here was just way like we were just different. We just built different. And you can tell when we go off to other colleges and start lifting with other kids, like you can tell like we're just different because it's just more easier. And then like they're struggling, but to us it's like it's another day in the office. So
right.
I feel like that definitely prepared us for college.
Yeah, really everything you just said, really, I mean, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna have the guys who gonna be strong, but they ain't really, they body ain't really prepared to go through no intense workout. You know what I'm saying? They ain't
Yeah,
gonna really make it through the whole workout. That was really the thing I could really say. So
yeah. It was a lot of dudes that we seen walk through them weight room doors that ain't come back out there. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? They ain't come back over there.
throwing up and shit.
Yeah.
Very
So
hard.
I would say so. My last question would probably be, what do you think? What do you think since you got to the college level? What do you think your best game has been, and why? And who was y'all facing? Did y'all win? Did y'all lose? Whatever. What was
Uh,
your best? Like you individually, like your team could have been like even sorry that day, but you know you did your part, dog. Like you was like, bro, I'm like really on it today.
but I would say we was playing Missouri Southern. You know what I'm saying? I had 5 breakups and like 5 tackles and 1 interception. I felt like I definitely was balling that game because the game before, you feel me? Everybody felt like I had a bad game because I only gave up 2 catches.
Right.
But that wasn't usual for me, like giving up that many catches. So you know what I'm saying? A lot of teams was trying me like on third, like they was trying me on third down, and I wasn't going for it. So that was a big rebound back for me. You know what I'm saying? To win
Right.
back over the coaching staff and stuff like that. So that was probably my best game of the season.
Right.
I would say my best game was against Hutch or Iowa Central. I got hurt against Iowa Central though. That was a crazy thing. First play out of halftime, took a helmet to my knee. I had
Yeah.
a bone bruise, so she go look at it. She was like, "You want to come back out and play?" And I was like, "Man, we're number 17 right now. I ain't got no choice." So it went
Yeah.
like that. So I come back out, and we end up busting a run for like 96 yards. Like the lead block on the pull, we busted
Yeah.
it open. So I mean, that was probably my best game. And then Hutch, just going against the number one defensive man in junior college at the time, they give up no sack, no QB pressure, nothing to him. So you feel me? I feel like I dominated.
That's hard, dog. That's hard. I ain't gonna lie. I'd probably say I don't know if I had the best game in college because I played, but I was playing behind somebody. I'd probably say my best game was probably the only game that I actually like played the whole thing where the dude in front of me got hurt, and like I said, we were playing North Greenville, and shoot, we won, and it was the day before my birthday, dog. Had got about a hen after that, but that ain't what y'all, And most of y'all going to college being athletes, bro, don't listen to me, bro. I was doing crazy stuff and they wasn't supposed to be done. But I do want to say congratulations to y'all and good luck at the next level. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm rooting for y'all. I done seen y'all come up, man. I remember when I was over here trying to tell Keyshawn how to pass set and whatnot, but now he didn't got it down pat himself. I remember when Glover was over here trying to be a quarterback and he was gonna take Myron's spot, and then I seen him when I left he became a great receiver and then a DB. And I done seen it all, so I done seen y'all grow and become great football players. But I appreciate it, y'all chopping it up with me. You know what I'm saying? That's another episode of the Big Rim Podcast. Diondre Glover, Keyshawn Blackstock, and we out.
You.